Hey, hope this finds you doing well. And as we're going through Second Corinthians, I find myself this morning in chapter number 12, and Paul is still dealing with his defense of his apostleship and getting ready for some final instructions to the church. In chapter 12, beginning in verse number 7, he says, "So to keep me from becoming conceited, because of the surpassing greatness of the revelations, a thorn was given me in the flesh, a messenger of Satan to harass me, to keep me from becoming conceited. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord about this, that it should leave me. But he said to me, 'My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. For the sake of Christ, then, I am content with weaknesses, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities. For when I am weak, then I am strong.'" Many of those who opposed Paul had been boasting about their qualifications and, trying to get themselves, gain themselves, I guess, a place in the hearts of the people. And Paul goes, I have all the qualifications, but he goes, here it is. God has blessed me with great gifts and great suffering. And he said, to keep me from becoming conceited, 2 times, to keep me from becoming conceited. There is something about us that really, really wants to be strong, to be independent, to be able to do things for God. But God is working in all of our lives to remind us of our utter dependence upon Him. There are a lot of different ideas about what this weakness was. He says a messenger of Satan. What exactly that manifest as was it an illness, a temptation, an oppression? Isn't clear, and that would be to miss the whole point. He gets this to keep him from being conceited, not to destroy him, but to remind him of his dependence on God. You see, God doesn't bring things into our lives to destroy us or permit things into our lives, whether it's illness or oppression or struggles or distress. He allows these things to keep us from becoming proud and independent. Pride is the great enemy of God's working. It hinders the great power. 3 times Paul comes and says, "Lord, take this away. Take this away." Because all he could see at that point was that was hindering his ability and his effectiveness for his king and the kingdom. And the Lord's answer was, "My grace is sufficient for you." Friends, the way that we can give thanks for the challenges of our lives is to realize that God allows them into our life to keep us dependent, to remind us that He is our sufficiency. He says, "For my power is made perfect in weakness." The power of God is not perfected or fully manifest when you and I are strong, but in our weakness. in our dependence. He says, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. For that power, I'm content to be weak. I hope that it's your desire, as it is mine, to really experience the power of Christ resting on me. And that means I need to accept my weakness, my dependence. So for me, as I struggle with Parkinson's disease and other things and all the things that come with that, I say, okay, Lord, thank you. Because in my weakness, I have your strength. I don't want to be strong and proud in my sufficiency, in my abilities. I hunger for the power of Christ to rest on me, that he might be revealed through me. His love, his joy, his peace, his patience, his gentleness, his kindness, his goodness, and the control of the Spirit. For the King in the kingdom, weakness is necessary for his strength to be manifest. And so we say, yes, Lord, I'm content being weak, for I hunger to experience the fullness of your power. Think on it, be encouraged, and have a great day. I love you.